In our previous session, we discussed operations management and strategy. So today we are going to explore a new topic, and that is tools for implementation of operations. Part 1. Have you ever wondered how businesses consistently deliver high quality products and services while optimizing efficiency at the same time? So today we are going to explore the tools that drive operational excellence, and of course we'll also uncover the processes behind their application in operations management. And we are also going to examine their critical role in production. So how do you think these tools can transform decision making and productivity in modern era in varied organizations? So at the end of this topic, you will be able to explain tools for implementation. You'll also be able to outline the processes of applying tools in operations management. You'll also be able to outline the roles of tools in production. To successfully implement operations within an organization, various tools and strategies are essential across all the functions, including administration, finance, materials management, purchasing, marketing, production, logistics, and communication. Effective project management software in administration aids in task coordination, while budgeting and forecasting tools in finance ensure optimal resource allocation and financial tracking. In materials management, inventory systems optimize stock levels, and e-procurement platforms in purchasing enhance supplier relationships and streamline the procurement process. Marketing leverages customer relationship management, also termed as CRM, systems to improve client engagement, while production utilizes methodologies like lean manufacturing and Six Sigma to boost efficiency and minimize waste. Additionally, transportation management systems in logistics optimize delivery route and reduce cost, and robust communication tools such as collaboration software facilitate alignment and information sharing across departments. By integrating these tools, organizations can enhance operational efficiency and responsiveness, ultimately leading to improved overall performance. Now, let's explore the conversion process, which of raw materials into finished goods requires a comprehensive set of tools and processes that ensure efficiency and quality in production. A critical aspect of this conversion is the concept of work in progress, which refers to the intermediate stage where raw materials undergo transformation into final products. This process encompasses all content of raw materials, signifying that not only are the raw materials being processed, but they are also being prepared for the next steps in production. Furthermore, a well-designed flow line is essential in this regard, as it facilitates the systematic movement of the materials through various stages of production, effectively converting inputs into outputs that are ready for the next step in the value chain. The flow line helps maintain a smooth and organized workflow, minimizing delays and maximizing productivity. Moreover, production is not solely about the mechanical conversion of raw materials. It also involves careful consideration of several factors, such as the number of items produced, the essential characteristics and specifications of these items, and the specific processes employed in their conversion. Each of these aspects is vital to meeting quality standards and customer expectations. Furthermore, a well-designed flow line is essential in this regard, as it facilitates the systematic movement of the materials through various stages of the production, effectively converting inputs into outputs that are ready for the next step in the value chain. The flow line helps maintain a smooth and organized workflow, minimizing delays and maximizing productivity. Moreover, production is not solely about the mechanical conversion of the raw materials. It also involves careful consideration of several factors, such as the number of items produced, the essential characteristics of the specifications of these items, and the specific processes employed in their conversion. Each of these aspects is vital to meeting quality standards and customer expectations. Without the right tools, ranging from machinery and equipment to software solutions, production would be impossible. These tools not only facilitate the physical transformation of materials but also play a crucial role in monitoring, controlling, and optimizing the entire production process. Therefore, having the appropriate tools and processes in place is fundamental to ensuring a successful and efficient manufacturing operation, ultimately leading to the delivery of high quality finished goods. Let's discuss the importance of the invoices in business transactions. As an invoice serves as a crucial document providing essential information about the products or services that are being rendered. Here's a breakdown of the key components contained in an invoice. Number one, material or service, wherein this refers to the specific product or service that the company will provide to the customer. For example, if a software company is selling a subscription to its project management tool, the invoice would list annual subscription to project management software as the material or service being provided. This clarity helps ensure that both the seller and the buyer are on the same page regarding what is being exchanged. Person who needs invoice. This section identifies the customer to whom the product or service is being sold. For instance, if a graphic design agency is creating marketing materials for a client named ABC Corporation, the invoice would include the name and contact details of ABC Corporation. This information is crucial for record keeping and ensures that the invoice reaches the correct recipient for the payment. Price to be paid. This component specifies the total amount that the customer is required to pay in exchange for the material or services. For example, if the graphic design agency charges $1,500 for the marketing materials, this amount would be clearly stated on the invoice. It may also break down the pricing if multiple services are provided, helping the customer understand what they are paying for and confirming that the price is reasonable and agreed upon. In continuation, let's focus on additional key components, that is, essential document in business transactions, and here are key components that it includes. Number one, transportation factor. Transportation, this represents the cost incurred for delivering the product to the customer. For example, if a furniture store sells a sofa for ₹800 and charges an additional ₹100 for transportation, this particular cost would be clearly stated on the invoice to ensure that there is a transparency in the entire system. Quantity, this is the second factor. This factor specifies the amount of product sold in the transaction. For instance, if a wholesaler sells 100 boxes of paper, the invoice would state quantity, that is 100 boxes, preventing misunderstandings about the order size. The third factor is insurance. This particular factor refers to cost associated with insuring products during transportation or storage. For example, if a shipping company charges ₹50 to insure a shipment of electronics worth ₹5,000, this cost would be noted on the invoice, reassuring the fact that the buyer and their investment is completely protected. Additionally, an invoice includes several important components that outline the details of a transaction. Here are three additional key elements. Number one, suppliers. This refers to the suppliers from whom the raw materials were sourced. For example, if a bakery purchases flour from Best Grains Company, the invoice would list the supplier to indicate where the ingredients originated. Tax to be paid. This denotes the amount of tax that the buyer must pay to the government, often for public infrastructure and services. For instance, if a restaurant invoice includes a sales tax of ₹50, this amount reflects the contribution to local government services. Others. This category encompasses additional expenses that may arise during the transaction, including administrative costs selling expenses, distribution fees, and delivery charges. For example, if an invoice includes rupees 30 for delivery and rupees 20 for administrative fees, these additional costs will be clearly outlined to give a complete picture of the transaction. Let's address the verification of the implementation, which is crucial to ensure that all the aspects of the production process are functioning effectively. Here are three key areas it addresses. Number one, information is sought or given, wherein this particular step involves gathering all the necessary details regarding the product and production process, including the type and the price of materials and the specifications of the machinery used. For example, before starting production, a manager may verify that the required materials and the costs are correctly documented to avoid discrepancies. Materials received and transferred. Ensuring a smooth flow of materials is essential for a seamless production process. For instance, if a factory receives a shipment of raw materials, verification confirms that the correct quantities have been received and are ready for use, preventing delays in production. Papers or instructions received or issued for initiating activities. Proper documentation is vital for the entire production process. For example, production orders or instructions must be issued to the relevant departments, and these documents should be verified to ensure that all the teams are aligned and that the activities are initiated as planned. In this session, we have learnt to explain tools for implementation. We have also learnt outlining methods, various processes of applying tools in operations management. We have also learned varied role of tools in production processes. That's all for today. Thank you and happy learning.